We have a 72-year-old male passenger who has gone missing, presumed overboard, aboard a Princess cruise ship. Holland America says it's still not too late. Black Friday is over, but they've got Cyber Week sales still going on. Cunard is announcing record-breaking sales for 2024, and they believe it's going to continue into 2025. There is a new CFO aboard Carnival Cruise Lines that's been there before. We've talked about the story. Nearly 40 different cruises aboard Norwegian were canceled. Well, now we know where some of those ships are going and what the new itineraries will be. All this and more coming up. Hello everyone, it's Cynthia, your host. Welcome back to today's show. Today is December 3rd, and so it is the holiday season around here. You can't see, but I'm dressed in a shirt that's all about being merry and bright, and I am in the festive spirit. I hope that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and looking forward to a wonderful upcoming Christmas season. Well, we've got a lot of cruise news to discuss. Let's jump right into it. Our first story takes us over to Carnival Cruise Lines. Recently in the cruise line industry, there has been a lot of changes, a lot of shakeups. It seems like people are moving pieces. Different people are moving into different jobs, leaving as this one and coming in as that one. Well, at Carnival Cruise Lines, we have a new CFO who has actually been there before. Jeremy Schiller has rejoined the Carnival brand cruise line as its chief financial officer. Now, Schiller worked on board Carnival Cruise Line for 12 years. He was the vice president of finance and operations. Now, after spending 12 years in that position, Schiller moved over to Holland America and Seabourn, which is Carnival's sister brand, and served as the CFO there. Well, now he's back aboard as the CFO for Carnival Cruise Line. Schiller will lead the planning, forecasting, and accounting of all financial operations for Carnival Cruise Line. And he reports directly to Christine Duffy, who is the president of Carnival Cruise Lines. Carnival's current CFO, Jim Sweeney, will be moving over to Holland America Line and Seabourn as the CFO. So we have a few people moving, shifting here and there. Carnival is happy with this new job change for these top executive leadership. They are looking forward to using this new strategy and having the people at the helm here as CFO to bring us into the year 2033, where they will be introducing 5 new ships and the opening of Celebration Key. Our next story takes us over to Norwegian Cruise Lines. If you remember, just recently, I reported on the nearly 40 ships that Norwegian Cruise Lines, they had canceled. There were itineraries aboard 3 different vessels that they had canceled cruising on. Now we know exactly what's going on with those canceled cruises. Norwegian will be redeploying the Norwegian Dawn and the Norwegian Star in Tampa for the 2025-2026 winter season. These ships are ready right now to book for their new itineraries. The Norwegian Dawn will start its Tampa homeport season on November 16th of 2025. The ship will do 7-night cruises to the Western Caribbean, and it'll sail to ports such as Costa Maya, Roatan, Key West, and Cozumel. The Norwegian Dawn will also do a set of 10-night cruises to Western and Southern Caribbean. Some of the ports that you can expect to visit during the 10-night sailing are Cabo Rojo, Georgetown, Aruba, Curacao, and Falmouth. The Norwegian Star is set to begin its home porting out of Tampa on December 5th. She will offer a series of 4 to 12-night cruises visiting Eastern, Southern, and Western Caribbean, as well as the Bahamas. Some of the places that you can expect to visit on these itineraries include Cabo Rojo, St. Martin, St. Thomas, Falmouth, Key West, and their private island of Great Stirrup Key. Now, during this change of 38 different itineraries, the Norwegian Jewel, as well as the Norwegian Jade, had some changes made to their itineraries also. The Norwegian Jewel will offer cruises to the Bahamas, to the Southern Caribbean, and Panama Canal from Miami. And the Norwegian Jade will remain on the West Coast for Mexican Riviera cruises that will depart out of San Diego instead of offering the trans-canal cruises from Miami and Panama City. What do you think about these changes? Now, previously, before all of this, these ships were going to be doing South America and Africa cruises, and now we are here in the Southern Caribbean, Eastern and Western Caribbean, as well as the Bahamas. I would love to know your thoughts about these Norwegian cruise line changes. And of course, if any of you were affected, we'd love to hear from you. Please drop it down in the comments below. Our next story takes us over to the ultra luxury British brand of Cunard. They are announcing record breaking sales for 2024. You probably remember that the Queen Anne launched earlier this year, and Cunard is stating that since the Queen Anne, they have had record breaking bookings. From January 1st of 2024 through October 31st of 2024, Cunard says they have had an additional 73,000 reservations have been booked. This represents a 23% year-over-year increase. Kate McAllister, the president of Cunard, says that this milestone marks the highest number of guests ever booked during this time frame compared to any other time frame on record. The United States and North American markets have contributed significantly to the success, with a 24% increase in bookings from the UK and a 29% increase from North America compared to 2023. Cunard's winter 2026 and summer 2026 itineraries and bookings were introduced in March of this year, and then the winter 2027 program was introduced in October of this year. Cunard is excited to say that they are attracting both new passengers, brand new people cruising, as well as seasoned passengers and fan favorites of the Cunard brand. The company stating that they saw a rise in first-time cruisers aboard their brand of 49%. Way to go, Cunard. I'm very interested to know if any of you have traveled, have taken a cruise aboard Cunard, and is it the ultra luxury experience that we all hear? Is it that wonder, yesteryear kind of cruising experience? We'd love to know about it. Please drop a comment below. Our next story takes us over to Holland America. So right now it is December 3rd, and we all know that Black Friday just happened recently, and there was so many different Black Friday cruise deals, and I talked about that on my last YouTube live video. There was nearly all cruise lines were offering some sort of Black Friday deal. Well, Holland America says just because Black Friday is over doesn't mean that their cruise deals are over. They will be offering what's called Cyber Week deals. These deals will be available between December 2nd and December 5th, and it says here on the Holland America website that you can pick from over 800 different cruises. So let's talk a little bit about what you can expect from one of these Cyber Week deals. Well, it says that if you book a qualifying cruise during this time, you can expect to receive up to 25% off the cruise fare. You can also expect to receive free prepaid gratuities. And depending on the cruise and the length in the cabin that you're in, that could be upwards of $1,000 per person. You can get free third and fourth guests in a cabin and $25 reduced deposits for certain cruises. I will put these cruises up here now. These will be departing between December 2024 and September 2026, but they do exclude the full-length grand voyages. So you can take a look, pause it if you like. But wait, there's more. Holland America is trying to sweeten that deal even more, because these Cyber Week deals can be combined with what's called the Have It All premium fare on Holland America. Here is what you can expect when you combine the offers. You can get up to 3 shore excursions paid for, included signature beverage package, specialty dining for up to 3 nights, and included Wi-Fi surf package. So they're really adding all of the things that we as cruisers come on board and then pay additional and extra for, included in this Cyber Week and Have It All premium package. If you are interested at all in any of these Holland America cruise deals, I will leave my information down in the description below, because I can get those booked for you. Any Holland America travelers out there, I would love to know your thoughts about Cyber Week deals. Please drop it down in the comments below. We have one more cruise news story, but before I get there, I am taking this opportunity to invite you to subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you as part of the Right Recipe for Travel family, and all you have to do is tap down on that subscribe button just underneath this video. It costs you absolutely nothing, and it helps out the channel a great deal. And we thank you so much for all of you new subscribers, and to all of our current subscribers, we couldn't do it without you. Thanks for being part of the family. All right, on with the show. So our last cruise news story takes us over to Princess Cruise Lines. And we have learned that a 72-year-old American man has reported to have gone missing from the ship or gone overboard from the ship as it arrived in port in San Francisco. This incident happened around 6:50 a.m. on Monday, December 1st, aboard the Ruby Princess as it was returning from a 5-day round-trip cruise to Ensenada, Mexico. The cruise line confirmed that they had been working through the day and with local officials to help find this passenger. Their closed-circuit television was thoroughly reviewed, and also the ship was also searched thoroughly several times. They're not quite sure what to make of this, but having ruled out all other possibilities, they are calling this a man overboard incident at this time. The man was traveling alone, and right now his identity is not being released. Princess Cruise Lines has stated they are giving their heartfelt condolences to the family of this passenger. And the ship did arrive in San Francisco, and then passengers were released to go. And then the ship did take off for the next cruise trip, which was a 16-day adventure into Hawaii. This is a really sad story, and we are praying for the family and friends of this missing passenger. Well, there you have it. That is the cruise news for today. I thank you so much for joining us. Please do drop a comment down below if you would like to share any information or your thoughts on any of these stories. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will catch you at the next adventure.